Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another Company of Heroes to replay. This time, same map, Lazarus Ambush. I think this might be the same map as last time. Having, excuse me, just had tacos. Very good. Lots and lots of chips and salsa. Love it. Anyway, this game was brought to you by Serpent Lord. If you would like to send in a replay of your own, I've said it enough times, but in case you have not heard me say it probably at least 100 times, or maybe 150 times, or 200 times, I don't know how many replays I've done, even though it's number 80. I think this is like, I hit 100, and yeah, anyway. Point of the matter is I've done a lot of replays. Anyway, if you would like to send me one, please send it to my Facebook or my email. Both are located on my YouTube page. Both are easy to do, and if you don't know how to, go to How to Send Company of Heroes to Replays, which is also a video I made. Yeah, I think after this might be how to play Vermok. I think I'm just like busting those out, and then I might do like gameplay tactics, but we'll see. But yeah, this should be right after the Lazarus Ambush with me in the B4. Love that B4. Loved it. Also, we just had a game where, oh shoot, I forgot to say, well, never mind. We may not have a game then. Or maybe we will, who knows. Anyway, so in any capacity, this is a 4v4 game on Lazarus Ambush. The Serpent Lord is a British player, 2 British, 2 Soviet, versus 3 Vermok and an Axis. We have Turton, Serpent Lord, Schneizel, no wait, Snitzel, alright, Snitzel, Mercenix, let's do this, I like this guy, Go Hecken, I feel like Street Fighter, Raffles, and, Raw? Yeah, I'll call him Raw, alright, and we're there versing a bunch, alright, okay, either very good or very bad, and these guys are, okay, not too bad, 1 low level player, but they do have 2 higher level players. I would say probably they do have the advantage, the allies, but we'll see. We can see over here again, British using their, well, okay, so for those who don't know, if you get infantry section, aka what this British guy, aka Serpent Lord has, if you get them behind heavy cover, they fire faster, and of course, instead of just having them out in the open. And the problem, of course, is when you have literally a firing line and fires faster in cover, and you get behind heavy cover, where it fires pretty fast, the Stern Pioneers, while rushing up, probably can't get to you, nor can really Assault Grenadiers. Assault Grenadiers, like Stern Pioneers, get close up. Vermok can instantly deploy them. The problem is they're just not very good long range, and as we can see, they're versing long range foes, so they're going to easily be torn apart, as shown. Yeah, I don't really know why people, Empire Rommel really likes these troops. I don't know why. They're terrible. They're really bad. Maybe if you spam them, but again, you could spam like anything and they could be good. So it's really, it's just like on a 1-by-1 basis, it's not good. Maybe just on this map in general because it's too wide open. I can see it better on an urban map, but not really this map. We can see here again with the Soviet players pushing over here. Okay, Soviets on the left, British on the right. They managed to take this star, but unfortunately it looks like we have an MG somewhere. Ooh, nice medical. Okay, actually, take it back. Bad medical. You never want to put something right next to this fuel point, because if something is a special ability directed at a fuel point, it could accidentally hit this. So, just saying. We have a... Okay, I can see it. Maybe you want to make sure they don't have a scout car. The problem I find, though, is the fact there's 2 OKW, and they're versing Soviets, and Soviets love their MGs. I don't know why. I've been versing a lot more players spamming MGs than I have to. It looks like these guys are going with conscripts, and... yeah, these guys, again, probably should be in heavy cover. This guy should be in heavy cover. This guy should really position his MG better, and maybe in this building, not behind Stern Pioneers that, you know, are going to wreck them. Yeah, Stern Pioneers are going to chase these guys down and pretty much murder them. Left, we have some engineers over here. I would place mines, block this area up. This is a good defensive spot to hold. Same thing over here. I would say it's very hard to attack because, again, it's very through this position only, maybe here, and you can easily defend it. It's not as well defended as this. Like, as you can see, they have the advantage by these high walls, and I guess this is supposed to counter by walls here, but honestly, it just turns into here and here, and you're pretty good. Once again, more high walls, at least in this direction. There's walls here, which is good for this way. There's walls here, but again, walls around here, so I guess it would be good for attacking. But again, the battle's over here, not there. So it's just medium cover here, which pretty much, I guess firing this way, there's really nothing, but that's just me. MG probably should get this guy out of the building. I like how this guy's like, can I get in? And this guy's like, no, hold on 1 second. And fire. And 3. And 2. And 1. That's why you pay attention, ladies and gentlemen, to your troops. And buildings health. I do like the mortar encampment, I do. So a lot of British players will typically try to rush for an encampment of some type. I usually try to rush for a bow first for good infantry defense and also medium to light armor defense. They can be countered by a mortar half-track. It looks like this guy went mechanized assault, so he doesn't have that. He has the assault stug. Huh. Interesting. Panzer Grenadier is okay, and the Tiger tank's pretty good. Luftwaffe ground forces, I don't really like this anymore. I can easily counter it. Maybe that's why I don't like it. Oh, nice timing. Breakthrough. Yag Tiger is great versing tanks. Storm Officer is great for leading a charge. If it gets massacred, your charge is retreating instantly. Panzer Fusilier is good at long range. Solar Artillery good for hitting strategic points like this and everything around it, as it can only be called in those key locations. But it looks like here the Allies have a good defense. I like the MG placement, like, again, the forward assembly. Very nice Serpent Lord. Again, you want to make sure you put this really close to the mortar emplacement. That way you can activate special ability without needing to put an engineer inside, or a troop inside. So as you can see here, garrison bonus is to fire faster. But if you don't, but you need a squad in there for that to happen. Or you just put it near this forward assembly, which is only 250 manpower, and it automatically does it, which is really cool. And as long as you have it within this circle, any encampment gets a special ability, which is a good and bad thing. The good news is, again, you don't have to put troops in there, and they get specials, and they become more powerful. The bad news, on the flip side, however, is the fact that, again, since you are focusing all your encampments in one single area, Stuka fire, Panzerwerfer fire, and artillery fire of any sort will pretty much tear it apart. I do like the MG in here. It's okay. At least it's guarding this area. And it looks like you are defending this. So as long as you're holding here, it's fine. Because, again, even though the Axis do not have this capture point, as long as they hold their munitions, we can see here they're winning because they have this capture point and this capture point. So they're slowly reducing the Allies' points. Unless they somehow get back. Oh, assault troops. Yeah, they're going to be pushed out quick. Yep, this is why this is a bad idea. Oh boy, but the British have the pretty much better long-range weaponry. I like how, again, they're focusing on infantry section, which in my opinion, are probably some of the best standard infantry in the game. The Piats and the LMGs make it really nice, and you don't need a commander to unlock the better stuff. Like an LMG, you just get the Brens and Piats natively. You can get some better weapons, depending on your unlock system and or your commander, but honestly, just standard, they are pretty good infantry to get. And like the Volks, which are only good against one, or the Grenadiers, which are only good against infantry. I'm sorry, the Volks are good against armor, and that's good against infantry. Though the infantry section can be equipped to pretty much be good against either or. Although Piats aren't as good as, let's say, a Panzerschreck, they're still pretty good if it's immobile. Nice job pushing back those troops. I like the Dushka, I really do. I think it's probably the best Soviet AT gun, MG in the game. Costs 300, but it automatically has armor piercing rounds. And if you know me, you know I love armor piercing rounds. So that's great because, again, you can counter, as long as it stays within the cone of fire, you can counter a lot of enemy armor that's either lightly armored or up to medium armor. It'll still do some damage. I've seen it kill a heavy armor tank, but its effectiveness is pretty much lightly to maybe a medium armored unit that is fighting something else as support. Alright, nice job. You threw smoke, and this smoke will call down native artillery in this sector. A bad move, again, I see right here. Putting your things way too close together. I would have moved this a little further back. That way you can still guard this point. Or move it a little... Okay, you're putting yours here. I would have moved it a little bit over here. That way it's not so close together, because one bombing strike and boom, bomb, bang. Anyway, this is the Lend-Lease Act that get the Dushka. They do get also fuel, which can be dropped in, but shot down by AA fire. Nice push. Trying to retake mid. We do have an MG over here. Nice cover. I like this heavy. Oh wow, no heavy cover. Whatever. That's weird. But it's heavy. Medium should be heavy covers. That's pretty good. Throw a few grenades. Again, you can equip them. Nice thing with the infantry section is that you can equip them to, like, if you want them to be really good infantry, you can go up that path. If you don't care about them and you want to focus more armor focus, you can just skip them and go for something else. I don't think that's a good idea, but I've seen it done. So artillery's coming down. It shouldn't really do that much damage. And then that battle group headquarters should heal anything over there. MG2, unfortunately, just couldn't suppress them fast enough, and they're just going to throw a bunch of fire grenades and grenade. The one thing this does have is the grenade assault, which throws a bunch of grenades at this thing. So that's pretty good. But, I mean, like, natively, they're not good against armor. So they're really good against infantry and infantry close range in buildings, or in blobs, but that's about it. Cadwarfer hiding should retreat this, and the allies have taken this point with pretty much no guard. I guess the Wehrmacht players are over here, but that's kind of weird. Looks like we have a British plane that got shot down. Where did it get shot down? Should be burning supplies or wreckage somewhere. Really? No, oh, there it is. Ha! Knew it got shot down. That was from his allied supply drop. As long as the Axis have AA fire, unfortunately, they will pretty much be unable to call in that fuel. So they need to take out AA fire immediately. See, we have a Bofor over here. That was a bad position. In the middle of a road. Come on, people. MG34 spamming. That's going to backfire on you. My rationale is the fact that they're keeping it so close together. This guy does have a Bofors, I assume. No, he doesn't. He's getting a Firefly. Okay, never mind. That actually could work. Oh, wait, no. There is a Bofor right here. And if he does the suppressing barrage, he can take out both MGs for the price of one. So good for him. Looks like, let's see. We have, who's this? Oh, my. You ever thought, what rank are you? What rank are you? You have no excuse. I don't care what rank you are. It's like, what rank are you? Lowest rank? Don't care. This is a terrible position. An absolute atrocity to put this vehicle here. Because, one simple thing. You're fighting Soviet players. Yes, sir. So what's the bad thing about this position? Well, sir, it will actually protect this point and also prevent flanks. Alright, that's great. But what are you missing here? But sir, the Soviets don't have that much armor, and those that do are lightly armored, so they can't deal with this as long as you have AT. Sure. What issue do you still face? T-34s can't get up. That's not what I'm talking about. Well, Su-76s could do artillery fire long range, or just tack target. Oh, nice grenade. And or Su-85s could fire long range. Oh, yeah. Su-85s can fire straight down long range with an extended sight to give the Su-76s additional range or any AT. So this thing is screwed if they get any armor, which I hate to break it to you. Although the Soviet players, you know, has a shock troop and stuff, I guarantee you he will probably have some better armor out pretty quickly. Especially if he keeps calling in fuel. Luckily, again, the British are getting some more fuel. That's pretty good. Again, I think it drops in 50, 30 to 50. Oh, no. No, the Wehrmacht drop calls in 50. This calls in 30, I think. Which is still pretty good for, you know, 100 munitions. Let's see, what do you have? So you're just focusing on infantry, and you're focusing on all the upgrades for infantry. Okay, very nice. Heavy infantry. Serpent Lord, what are you doing? You have a 3-star mortar and a Firefly with rockets. I like your positioning on the Firefly. If they move up armor, you just fire 2 rockets. I think nice attempt with this. I'm really surprised the mortar isn't firing over here, because this is a nice big blob for that mortar to hit. Right here. Nice grenade. Was that a grenade? No, it was smoke. My apologies. That should call an artillery fire, native artillery fire. He has this Firefly, so he has the second encampment unlocked, which should allow more artillery fire to come in. Unfortunately, this blob is just killing all of his men. He really needs some good infantry. Luckily, his allies coming in. Yeah, and right now they're going to retreat, and most likely retreat they will into artillery. Now, if the artillery would go... Oh, shoot, it's not going to hit them. That would be amazing if it just hits down and pops it. Again, the artillery is only 45 munitions, so it's not going to be that explosive or deadly. But it could still do quite a bit of damage if it's in a very concentrated area. So that is an issue. So right now, yes, this truck's doing really well. It's guarding this... Well, actually, not really guarding this point. Probably need to retreat this. This half-track is kind of doing okay. Probably get the upgrade for it because you have a lot of munitions. So what do you... Okay, so one other perk is you get the M4C Sherman. It's an okay tank. I think it's definitely better than the normal Sherman in some capacity, but it can't, like, you can't kick guys out of it. So that's a, you know, bad thing. Shock rifle front... I like how they're just calling it over here. It's like, yeah, you take the field, because if we call it on my base, well, it gets shot down. So this guy went the shock rifle frontline tactics. I've seen, again, the most popular Soviet doctrine, because you get the fire, you get shock troops, you get the flamethrower tank, which is great, and the IS-2. It's a really, really good combo for lower level players to just do really, really well. Or just a really good doctrine just to do really, really well against really all obstacles. Infantry based, armor based, fortification based, just heavy infantry based, whatever you like. Turton with Royal Engineers, again, stand fast, it automatically repairs your emplacements, which is good. He has a couple emplacements still there, so that can be a good ability to have. You know, until the Panzerwerfer killed it, but you know, that's what Panzerwerfers are good for, killing that really close. Unfortunately, they're getting really close to this, so they really need to put something over here to prevent enemy armor and infantry from coming in. There are HQs right here. If they could somehow move the Firefly and fire rockets, I feel like that'd be a good move. The anti-mortar building flame mortar, it's not really just anti-building, it's anti, like, bunker or fortification, stuff like that, which is really nice. So, again, but the best thing here is the AVR, which is like essentially like a Sturm Tiger, but however, it's not as vulnerable, but you need to rank it up to get it as powerful as it. I've seen it do a lot of damage, but you need to rank it up definitely. The mortar seems to be targeting here pretty good. At least he knows where it is and he's trying to take it out. Serpent Lord went the Commando Regiment. Commandos are great. Unfortunately, you can only call them in and it costs 500, but again, you can deploy them anywhere, and I've seen them like trapped vehicles with their glider. Oh, my brother knows what I'm talking about. Smoke Raid is great because again, you can move up and you get a little bit of smoke to make sure your men don't get shot up by MGs. And Air Supremacy is great because again, it's just a bunch of bombers hitting a strategic target, such as this would be a good place if, of course, there's a Wehrmacht player. However, if it was an Axis player that you were trying to hit those bombers against, right here would be a good spot because as you can see, they're all close together. And this guy is thinking one vehicle on the road's great. Let's add two. It's going to bite him so hard in the butt. I can see it coming. Looks like we have a large Soviet advance over here using a mix of shock troops. Oh, nice. Guards rifle with a PPSH is equipped. Very nice. Let's see, what do these guys have? They have a Jag Panzer. Curious about that move. Not really any Soviet armor you have to deal with. Not sure why you got that. Maybe you're just preemptively getting that and you'll get some anti-infantry based armor soon. But I don't know. Your biggest threat right now is this infantry, and the Jag Panzer is not as good as a Panther. It's really just designed against armor straight through. Let's see. You have got a Panther, and you have double support guns. So you're trying to hold mid. Support gun's pretty good. So I would say it's a good combo. Probably spread them out a little bit more so they don't get hit by native artillery. Or, you know, the Katyushka variety. Oh, man, T-34. He could have been a Katyusha. You know, Katyusha variety, but just saying. That's my advice. Double Panzerwerfer? Okay, so this guy's countering. He's getting that. But as we can see, he doesn't have that much infantry, so he doesn't really have much of a front line. So that could be a big issue. T-34 moving up, but with the Panzerschreck fire plus the Panther, if he moved up more, he's going to have to fall back. And support guns even do a little bit of damage against T-34s. Also, we can see here the Volk Squad's moving up. I'll put it with Panzerschrecks. Infantry's holding this line, and the double... Oh, nice, actually, well, I would say lucky positioning. I feel like this way would be better. Honestly, like, get behind this heavy cover, aim it this way, and then have this... Oh, there goes our light artillery barrage, which... From this guy. Mechanized assault, okay. Oh, you went elite armor. Very nice. Signal relay. I like that. T-34 moving in. Jag Panzer, of course, showing it who's boss. Jag Panzer's great against this thing. Did not stand a chance. Unless, of course, you can circle around. But as long as it's in a good position where they can't, aka the forest. As you can see, they can't really circle around. It's pretty good. Sturm Tiger. Oh, boy. Please don't let me down. Get a Sturm Tiger. Get a Sturm Tiger and do not let me down. I know I'm supposed to be cheering for the allied player, but do not let me down. Do not sacrifice that tank in vain. Nice fire grenade killing that. Panzerwerfer shot a little close for comfort. Oh, poor thing. Probably gonna hit by a Panzerschreck or a mine. Yeah, here's the thing. Sturm Pioneers can put down some pretty cheap mines that are pretty effective. Nice Firefly moving around. Probably should run away from this blob. And this is a blob. This is absolutely a blob. If anyone says it's not a blob, what's the definition of a blob then? Tell me. What is the definition? This is the definition. Anyway, the Firefly's moving back. It took a shot from the Panther, but as you can see, it knocked out the Panther from its rocket shot, which again costs 100 munitions, but if it hits both targets, it's very, very powerful. This is a great time for you to throw a grenade. You know, like 10 seconds ago. Oh, he wasn't because he was saving up his AVRE. Oh, that's why they didn't do it. Okay. You also have an M4C Sherman over here. I guess they want to break up these guys as quick as they can. If he can charge with the AVRE, this would... Oh, wait, no, it's a Churchill. What am I saying? It's not an AVRE. It's just a normal Churchill. I was really hoping he had the AVRE, but alas, he does not. He has a Comet tank. Comet, very good against all targets, and actually pretty good against infantry. Kind of like a Pershing in that regard. Although I really like the Pershing, I hate the American. I just don't like playing as the Americans. I'm sorry. So right now the M4C Sherman, pretty good against all targets as well, but has less armor, so you can see the Panzerschreck shots are doing quite a lot of damage to it. More armor than a T-34, but still something you really don't want to mess with. If you're versing Panzerschrecks. Or versing an enemy with Panzerschrecks, I should say. If this guy he has a lot of AT, but that's not what he needs. He needs a lot of anti-infantry, and he got a Panzer IV. You disappoint me. You disappoint me. You should have got a Sturm Tiger. You should have gotten the awesome Sturm Tiger, but you disappoint me. You honestly do. I like your mines. I like you decommissioning the tank for fuel. That's pretty smart, but I'm just saying. Sturm Tiger. Sturm Tiger. Sturm Tiger. Now, we do have double Katyushas. This could be bad because, again, he does have a Panzer IV on standby, and it could gun down and chase down these Katyushas down these long corridors very easily if it wanted to. So the Allies have to be very careful about that. Most likely what I see happening is, let's see, where is the British player? Ah, Serpent Lord, Serpent Lord. Jesus Christ, you have a lot of manpower. Dude, you can get infantry. That's fine. You're okay. You're not... Oh, wow. This guy's not AI, right? Okay. And what rank is he? Let's do this. You're level 82. Okay. Here's a tip. Don't send the Lukes when the enemy has a Firefly. That's a good tip, right? Serpent Lord. Why, Serpent Lord? Why? Why would you do this? You don't need this. Your Churchill's killing this. Don't get me wrong, I like the native artillery hits and stuff like that. Oh, nice Comet shot. Oh, looks like they're prepping a charge over here. Break one ally, take out the rest. However, as you can see here, close range Katyusha fire pushing back those up with Soldaten. Soldaten will probably live, fortunately. We have a Panzer IV over here on standby. Yeah, so it looks like they're pushing over here. However, the allies are going to launch a major assault against this guy. And look, no allies coming to help him. Oh, wait, no, we do. We actually do have some guys. Good. But yeah, as you can see, this positioning probably should have hid more behind the house, but then you could get your possibly infantry stocks, which could be an issue. What'd you just call in? Anti-flank. You know this won't kill this, right? Oh, nope. He did. The Soviet player did incendiary. That's smart. You can do it against that. Oh, boy. We can see here the Panzer IV slowly pushing up, trying to take those points. However, again, the Churchill, the Firefly, and all pretty much the armor is trying to hold. Move up the infantry, but for God's sakes, don't let your Firefly die. Yeah, I would have saved up for the bombing strike. You have a nice little defensive line here, but no major AT. What is this guy saving up for? He has both of these. He has no truck. Oh, he can't get armor. Dude, you have 571 fuel. Get a tank. I don't care if you have to get a Puma. Get yourself a tank. Most likely, again, the Soviet player was saving up and pretty much just wanted to get M4C Shermans for a spam. I've seen this be effective, and I've also seen it backfire drastically, so, you know. Oh, boy. Yeah, get a Verkanwerfer, dude. Nice Katyusha fire, knocking out that enemy's position. And also, as you can see, pretty much killing a good chunk of his infantry, if not all of it. Wow, that's a lot of Katyusha fire. Oh, yeah, there's two. I would say Red has been pretty much defeated. And it's funny, because he went Doctrine, but you can't even use this fuel. If he would have had, like, a King Tiger or something by now, that would have been amazing. Or get another truck, but he's not doing that for some reason. I don't care what level you are. By level 80, you should have the idea. Oh my god. And now this guy is going to get his armor killed. Why, you ask? Well, very simple. He's moving up a Yag Tiger. And why would you move up a Yag Tiger when they have that much armor? Unless you mine all around here so they can't flank you? Are you seriously advancing? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this cannot backfire whatsoever. Nice shot, by the way. Yag Tiger probably kill it another round, but he probably can't see it. We also have 4 M4C Shermans. Interesting camo. Looks like all of them over here. If I was the Axis players, what do the Axis have? Yeah, do breakthrough. And guess where do breakthrough? Right. Hold on. Here. Right here. Do breakthrough. Or, when they advance, use breakthrough tactics right here. Use your assault artillery. And that way it either makes them retreat or fight with possibility of being hit. Panzer IV taking out shock troops. Looks like, again, they need to push up infantry to take that point. Dude, you can only send 1. Oh, lo and behold, though, this guy's coming back with a vengeance. We have an IS-2 heavy tank of the Soviets and the main battle tank. This thing is really powerful. Very, very good against pretty much all enemy armor, except for the most heavily armored tanks and tank destroyers. But since it's a Panzer IV and a medium tank, this thing should be able to pretty much eat house. And pretty much knock it out. Also, we have all the M4C Shermans coming back over here. So it's like, hey, enemy, you know, we left you for a little bit of time. We feel like we should come back. This is the one time I'll say is anti-AT defenses are actually good thing you put them there. Also, good thing you placed some mines. Although, to be fair, is that 1, 2, I think that might be 3 mines all close together. Probably a bad idea. Nice job killing that. I would move up the Freaking Warfers immediately and fire upon this thing. But of course, that would be a high-level player move. This player, who is a 3-star level 100, shouldn't do that, because again, he's a lower-level player. Oh wait, no, he's not. You have the Yag Tiger over here, once again showing its amazing capacity to be absolutely useless without recon. It's like the Yag Tiger's in range, it can do a lot of fire, but because it's not supported, nor does it have recon, it's essentially useless. Nice shot, by the way. Comets firing from the front. Have a harder time getting the front penetration. Very hard to penetrate. Nice Katyusha fire. I think that shocked it. And there is no... Wow, Katyusha hitting allied troops. But there is absolutely no allied support. And now they're moving up all. We have 3 comets. Firefly moving in. Guns down. Moving up the Panzerwerfers, because that's what you need. Dude, you know you lost that thing once you had no anti-armor over here helping it. Amateurs. All of them, amateurs. Yeah, Panzerwerfer shots. Really going to help against armor, dude. So while the Axis are still winning... They're still winning, technically. They're slowly losing. They had a good chance to knock out the Panzer IV. They didn't push up. They had a good chance to hold this position. Didn't move up the infantry. They had a good position to counter all this armor with a Yag Tiger. They realized, hey, that's not a good thing for us. Now this guy's getting another comet. So we have 4 comets on the field. And that's pretty much GG in my book. We also have a Firefly, a Churchill, a Centaur, great against infantry, and another Firefly. So these... Essentially, what I'm saying is the British players are so OP that there is no real stopping them. Now, okay, we have over here something that I'm going to love. See the 273 is getting really close. How many buildings do they have close together? In any game. Doesn't matter if they're versing a Soviet player, British player, American player. Don't clump up all the bases. I have a really good feeling it's going to screw them, because they won't be able to retreat because it's so claustrophobic, and they're going to lose. Nice King, by the way, I'll say that. King will easily kill an IS-2, which is still, by the way, off. This guy's... Oh my god. Oh, here come these, and if he switch... Hey, dude, There we go. Good boy. There, he killed one? Great. How about this? Go hunting for this thing, because you know... How can you not know it's still here? You can hear the tank on your... if you look over there. Let's go send the king and go kill it. Because I guarantee you, the king versus an ISU 150... IS2? IS2 loses. Easily. King trumps this. So now they're going to try to heal it. King is moving up. Move this way. Yeah, move this way. Move this way. Move this way. You won't move. And there's a commando unit coming in. If he drops right on one... Well, first if he drops over here, he's screwed. Actually, he might be screwed because of all the AA fire going around. Now, I'll back up. So, right now there's that, plane flying around. As you can see, there's a lot of AA fire. And actually, it can die. With enough AA fire, it can die before it hits the ground. Very close to dying. But as you can see, he did that for one reason. To do bombers. And guess what they have all close together in a neat, tight little circle for them. So I'm just going to stand up and watch as they lose 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 bases in one bombing run. By the way, enough AA fire will kill the bombers. Okay, so they lost 2. Another 2 are close to half dead, and another one is barely scratched. It could have been better, it could have been a lot worse for the Axis. That being stated, yeah, they did lose a lot of units, and they're probably going to lose a lot more with this upcoming charge. Because now all their units defending there are gone, or pulled back. Now the Allied armor can move up with their M4C Sherman / Comet spam. Which, as you can see, are pretty much annihilating all this. Nice Centaur, by the way, in Churchill. Sweeping house on the infantry. Fireflies move up. Fireflies move up on the Tiger. Let's see, all these units are moving in. Easily cleaning house. There goes already. Nice Panzerwerfer hit. I'll give it that. That was a decent hit. 1 down, 2 close if they do a Panzerfaust. Tiger moving up, thinking it's the boss, and the Fireflies are going to be like, yeah, right. That's funny. You think you're cute. Get back. M4C Shermans chasing down the Panzerwerfers, because why not? You had them so close, and they did a decent amount of fight. Oh, are you kidding me? Sure, bring up the truck. I'm sure there's nothing over here. I'm sure that was a planned decoy from the start. Nice shot, killing out the M4C Sherman. King Tiger's moving over, but the last of the buildings have been annihilated. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings down? In the span of a minute. Nice shot with the King Tiger. Again, you probably need better base defense over here. Spraying things out would have been better for you, but as you can see, okay, I'll say this. This Raw guy is probably the only competent player on their team. And I feel bad. When this guy fell, essentially, let's do this fell. It essentially allowed the gate to be open first, for the main force to hit here. They did lose a lot, so we can see the M4C Sherman guy, he lost a lot of armor in that assault, so he's pretty much down. This Soviet oh, abandon. If they take that, or just kill it, that works too. And as you can see, this guy spread his stuff out. So this guy's at least smart, and he put his 1 truck over here. So it wasn't as crazy as the other 3. This guy's King Tiger going up, and unfortunately 2 Fireflies with rockets. As you can see, pretty much gonna own this King. Again, if the King was moving, he could dodge the rockets. Also, he has a commander ability. I find that funny. I don't really like using this little guy, simply because of the fact I don't think he's all that good as a special. I like the MG better. Jump, man. Alright. But that's just me. M4C Sherman coming in from behind. He's probably going to lose this. Yep, there he goes. And essentially, I'm going to be honest, oh wait, no, he got another IS-2. Never mind, I was going to say, there goes to the Soviet players. But no, they still have enough resources and stuff if they really wanted to come back up. Serpent Lord and Turton both have a good army. This guy lost 3 comets, so I would say that was a waste. But to be fair, they did knock out a lot of Axis armor and supplies in this sector, so I can't exactly say that was all for a waste or whatever. They also have both munition points, so this guy can get another bombing strike in less than 3 minutes. Oh boy. Nice job. At least you're decommissioning. The Tiger might have died, but at least you're getting back some fuel to get a new one. IS-2 being pushed back. Yag Tiger getting some nice shots off, although he had to retreat. Sturm Tiger, I feel like you should have had this a long time ago, because again, he spammed all 4 of them together. One good shot could have killed all 4. But no, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. That's like the one gripe I have against this guy, because I love the Sturm Tiger so much. Otherwise, he's been doing really, really well against these guys. Nice job with this half track. I love how he's just mowing them down. Really, just run him over. All right, just run him over. Yeah, but the big issue is the fact that the British. The British have so much armor and they're ready to literally attack again, while the Axis are still kind of like recovering and don't really know what to do. They have a Tiger on standby. They have a couple trucks. It's essentially GG. Team of 400%. Nice charge. They're not 100%. I guess he meant maybe army-wise. And once again, they're putting all their trucks so close together. This, I feel like, again, you should have not done that. Here, okay, this is where you, if you were smart, instead of going through the narrow pass, you let them come through the narrow pass and you shoot them one by one as they get stuck with their pathfinding. But no, you went in and charged them head on, they said. Oh my god. Do one good thing before I leave. Do one good thing. Do one good thing. You fail, sir. You fail. Oh my god. I knew that building. Why would you put a oh my... Dear God, it's like idiots in stereo. It's like, hey, it's like, really, it's like, yeah, let's keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Let's just repeat it. Let's repeat the same actions. Make a catchy tune out of it. How we keep losing base after base from our stupidity. Oh boy. Anyway, nice Panther. Again, he can outrun the M4C Sherman. And this guy, essentially, as you can see, just base. Oh my god. Nice shot. But the Churchill probably. Oh, the Firefly got it. Firefly. Oh, no, Churchill. Nice shot. Doesn't always have a chance to penetrate, but anyway, this guy essentially can get more infantry if you want to, so he's wasting. This guy's IS-2 on the retreat, probably close to dying, but as we can see, the big thing right now is Serpent Lord. All of his armored infantry, he's at 100%. This guy lost more comments, but he's getting more fuel to get that back up. Honestly, right now, I feel like if they just got native artillery, like if they worked on anything but armor, they'd be doing like fine. Like, hey, let's put down some base defenses, Beaufort, stuff like that. That would be good. Maybe get some AT guns. Maybe like get some, I don't know. Let's see, what do the British have? Yeah, get some snipers. Maybe some more infantry for the front lines. Oh yeah, better infantry. Duh. You could upgrade your men. What am I saying? Snipers. That never works. Sniper spam. Oh boy. Go check out that replay. But no, better infantry probably would have been better for you to spend that. But yeah, otherwise you're kind of manpower hoarding over here, which you really shouldn't be. Otherwise, though, yeah, this guy, look, like, the Axis saved up a lot of manpower. I know those guys are probably the lower level guys, but honestly, the biggest issue these guys had was they focused all their stuff so packed together that one bombing strike and a couple armored units pushing in literally tore them to shreds. Even though they had the better armor and they had more units, there was no point. There was just no point. They were able to just easily move through, take out, even with heavy losses on the Allied side, and better strategic play by Raw. It didn't matter. Even though that Sturm Tiger, oh my god, how could you mess up a Sturm Tiger? This thing is amazing. Anyway, otherwise it was a really good game. I actually like that. Let's see. We have Raw being the best player in this guy, 130 kills. Worst player, we can see here is Gokin. Again, the Ag Tiger said it all. Also, least kills. Wow, no, actually, let's do this to even do that bad. Jesus. He actually did pretty good. Actually, he was fighting 3 people, so I can't say he did that bad. But I think he should have gotten... I think going for the mechanized was a bad idea. I think he should have went for something else. I feel like... Typically, you go for one from the other and then go for the HQ. Not HQ. You go for the battle group base. don't go for both unless you have a decent AT presence, because of course you have to worry about British armor. Puma would have been good for long range with a couple for Kenwerfers. Anyway, on the allied side, of course, looks like here Mercenix, again, most damage. I could see that. I wonder if they counted the bombing run on this guy. But anyway, I could see that because of the M4C Shermans. He did lose a lot, and he kept sending guys in. So he did lose a lot of tanks, as we can see here. He had most losses, but he did do a lot of damage. So, you know, holding that Soviet tradition of just sending as many units as possible and do the most amount of damage. What else am I forgetting about? Oh, yes. And let's see, he got that and kills. So that's pretty good. Pretty good for him. In any case, oh, actually, that Jagdpanzer was actually pretty good. Nice job. 5 kills. I wonder how many vehicle kills he got. Oh, he lost it. Oh, well. In any capacity, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to send in those replays if you want to. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.